के लिए सी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज आना ज्यादा कुछ मस्त नहीं है अभी तो, राइट? हाँ, बट फॉर प्रोग्रामिंग यू मस्ट नो दिस थिंग्स. Hello friends, right? So I hope you people have already know this subject. So even you are from mechanical background, or even you are from chemical background, or ENTC, or electrical, or computer science, or any other background, right? अगर आपको C programming language आता है, right? Believe me, you people will be able to implement algorithms, and rather it is not mandatory right now, because आपको CCAT point of view only pseudo codes are important. Is that fine, guys? So please don't expect कि आपको बहुत कुछ प्रीरिक्विजिट आना चाहिए, राइट? ठीक है, अगर आपको सिर्फ थ्योरी समझ रहा है, अगर आपको pseudo code समझ रहा है, so it's fine for your CCAT exam, right? Okay. So shall we start with the actual subject now? Yes. What is data structure? Is it a software, or is it a hardware, or is it any programming language? What do you think? Please reply me on the chat box. Please reply me on the chat box. What do you think? Is a data structure is a software, or is it a hardware, or is it any programming language? Is it any programming language? Okay, Sudarshan is saying it's a software. Okay. Algorithm to mold data. Okay. Way of organization. Okay, very good. Algorithm, that's great. Okay. Data structure is not a software, right? Rather, it is not a programming language as well. Then, sir, what exactly data structure is? Data structure is a programming concept. क्या है वो? Programming का concept है, right? Don't worry. Let me tell you first what exactly it is. It is a way to store data elements into the memory. Into the memory, right? Can you please tell me, guys, into which memory? Into which memory? Into which memory? Into the main memory. Into the main memory, right? Okay, to understand this point, very first you should know what is computer quickly. Yes, friends, what is computer? Can you please quickly tell me the answer? What is computer? Yes, computer is a hardware. Agree with this? Or can we say it's a machine? Or we can say it's a digital device. It's a digital device, right? Can be used to perform different tasks efficiently and accurately. Do you agree with this, friends? Efficiently and accurately, right? And what computer hardware mainly contains? Computer hardware, yes, mainly contains CPU, very good. Then memory devices like RAM, ROM, hard disk drive, right? And IO devices. Keyboard, input devices, output devices, keyboard, monitor, printer, etc. Peripherals, very good, right? It means computer hardware mainly contains these things. So ये सब hardware है, right? Okay, can you please tell me what are the basic functions of computer? Basic functions of computer are 4 basic functions are there. 4 basic functions. Number 1 is data storage. Number 2 is data processing, right? Number 3 is data movement, and number 4 is control. So can we say these are the 4 basic functions of computer, right? It means very first data need to be stored into the computer machine, right? Now we people know that where data can be stored, data into the memory devices, उसमें भी secondary storage devices. Data gets stored into the memory devices, उसमें भी कहाँ पे secondary storage devices like hard disk drive and so on. Hard disk drive, CD, pen drive, right? Mainly hard disk drive में होता है data storage, right? So what do you mean by data processing? What do you mean by data processing? When you play movies, when you play songs, or when you open any PDF and when you read it, or when you execute a program, right? When you play audio player, media player, right? So, sir, ये सब क्या है? What this everything is? Yes, fetching data. What this everything? This everything is what considered as data processing. Hello, friends. Now, when you execute a program, you people know that. So, execution of a program takes place into which memory? For an execution of every program, which memory is must? RAM memory is must. So, इसका मतलब data processing जो होता है वो कहाँ पे होता है? Data processing RAM में होता है. Data processing मतलब data processing करने के लिए that data must be present inside RAM memory, or we can say into the main memory, right? So we are talking about this much. So what is data structure? It is a way to store data elements into the memory, that is into the main memory, yes, in an organized manner. In an organized manner, so that, yes, operations like addition, deletion, searching, sorting, traversal, etc., these operations, etc., can be performed, yes, can be performed efficiently. Hello, friends. Have you understood what is data structure? So what is data structure? Data structure is a way to store data elements into the memory, that is into the main memory, in an organized manner, so that operations like addition, deletion, searching, sorting, traversal, etc., can be performed efficiently, right? Okay, let me give you one simple example. If I want to store marks of 100 students in a program, let's say आप लोग C program लिख रहे हो, and now in a C program, if you want to store marks of 100 students, so can we define 100 different variables? Can we define 100 different variables to store marks? Yes, we can define 100 different variables to store marks. So if size of integer is 4 bytes, then 400 bytes of memory gets allocated. Or we can say 100 into size of integer. Hello friends, are you getting what I'm saying? Right? अगर integer का size 2 byte है, so 2 into 100. If it is 4 bytes, 4 into 100, whatever. Right? This many bytes of memory gets allocated to store marks of 100 students. Right? And 100 different variables gets allocated. But if I want to sort, or if I want to arrange all those marks in a descending order, it means I want to apply sorting operation on these data elements. Can we apply sorting algorithm efficiently on these 100 different variables? No, we cannot apply sorting operation, or we cannot perform sorting operation on these 100 different variables efficiently. And hence, instead of defining 100 different variables, go for defining an array. Hello friends, are you with me? So define an array having size 100, right? Again, how many bytes of memory will get allocated for? कितना memory allocated होगा? Again, same amount of memory is required. Same amount of memory is required. Just difference is that in an array, all data elements get stored into the memory at contiguous locations. Hello friends, are you getting what I'm saying? So sir, array में क्या होगा? In an array, data elements will get stored into the memory at contiguous locations in an organized manner, right? And due to that, we can perform operations like searching, sorting, traversal, addition, deletion on it efficiently. Hello friends, have you understood this? Right? So why there is need of an array? There is a need of why there is a need of data structure. Very first, why there is need of data structure? There is a need of data structure. There is a need of data structure to efficiency, mainly yes, mainly to achieve efficiency. Hello friends, have you understood? So there is a need of data structure in programming mainly to achieve efficiency. This is the important reason, right? So let's say, for example, sir, is array the data structure? Yes, array is a data structure. If you people have learned C programming language, have you used array in C? आप लोगों ने C में array use किया है? Yes, very good. If you people have learned C++, so can we use array or can we define array in C++? Yes, in C++ as well we can use array. In Java programming language, yes, in Java programming language as well we can have array. Not even in Java, in Python as well we can use array, etc., etc. So it means is not specific to any programming language. Array can be applicable, or we can say data structure is applicable in any programming language. Are you getting what I'm saying? So in short, we can say data structure is a programming concept. Is a programming concept. Hello friends, have you understood this? Have you understood this? So what exactly data structure is? It is a way to store data elements into the memory, that is into the main memory, in an organized manner so that operations like addition, deletion, searching, sorting, traversal, etc., can be performed efficiently, right? So if you define, अगर आप array को define करोगे, data structure, yes, what is an array? It is a basic, very first, it's a basic data structure. So what do you mean by basic? Okay, you should know two types of data structure. कितने type of data structure के? There are two types of data structure. Number one, linear data structures, or also called as basic data structures, right? And number two, okay, are all of you facing this same problem? Video is stucking. Someone is saying, "अरे video सबके लिए stuck हो रहा है." Because from my end there is no any problem in my internet connection. So please, if video is stucking at, अगर किसी के यहाँ पे problem हो रहा है, please check at your end as well. So what you can do, you can just leave the meeting for some time and you can join it again. Right? Okay, no problem. So first type of data structure, linear, and second is non-linear, or we can refer to as advanced data structures, right? So what are the examples of linear data structures? First, array. Is that fine? Then structure and union, right? Then linked list, then stack and queue. So what are these? These are the examples of which type of data structure? Linear, or we can say basic data structures, right? And so what are the examples of non-linear का type के data structure example है tree, then graph, right? Then here we can say hash table, then we can say binary heap, right? Etc. These are examples of non-linear, or we can say advanced. Are you with me, guys? Right? So, but what is the difference between these two? Let me tell you difference between these two. Linear data structure, these are the types of data structures. These are the type of data structures in which, or we can say data structures in which data elements get stored into the memory in a linear manner, that is in a sequential manner. Hello friends, that is in a sequential manner, and hence can be accessed sequentially. Hello friends, have you understood what do you mean by structures? So data structures in which data elements get stored into the memory in a linear manner, that is sequentially, or we can say in a sequential manner. right? Whereas, so what about non-linear? In non-linear data structures in which data elements get stored into the memory in a non-linear manner. In a non-linear manner, right? Hello friends, and hence can be accessed non-linearly, obviously, and hence can be accessed non-linearly. For example, मैं आपको example दे रहा हूँ. Tree, I'm giving you example, sir. There is a pop-up window of waiting room. Can you minimize it? कहाँ पे? कहाँ पे pop-up window दिख रहा है आपको? At top. Okay, this one. Okay, I don't think so. उसका कुछ disturbance है आपको? Right? Okay, so I'm typing contents over here. अगर कुछ वहां पे बीच में प्रॉब्लम होगा, so you can again tell me, right? Okay, for example, tree. So tree data structure, data elements get stored in which manner? In a hierarchical manner, right? So is hierarchical means non-linear? Is hierarchical means non-linear? Yes, right? तो यहाँ पे मैंने example दिया है. So tree, graph, hash table, binary heap. These are the data structures in which data elements get stored into the memory. In which manner? In a non-linear manner. Hello friends, have you understood the types? आपको ये टाइप समझ में आया क्या? Right? Okay. We're going to learn each and every data structure, right? So for you people, pay attention. It is very important. Again, from CCAT point of view, this much is expected that you should know basic data structures and introduction of advanced data structures. आपको, because as for CCAT, students are from mechanical background, few students are from electronics, few are from ENTC, then few are from chemical and different backgrounds, right? So for CCAT exam, it is expected that from CCAT point of view, ये expected इसके ऊपर ज़्यादा focus है. Hello friends, are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, even you are from mechanical background, don't worry guys, the more focus is on basic data structures, right? And you should know only introduction about these advanced data structures, that's it. And hence हम लोग ज़्यादा इसके ऊपर focus करने वाले, right? और इसका सिर्फ हम लोग introduction पढ़ने वाले. Idea guys, आपको scope समझ में आया क्या? Have you understood the scope of your CCAT exam, right? Okay, even you are from any background, either civil or mechanical or any, अरे इसीलिए there is a focus on basic data structures. इसलिए आपसे ज़्यादा expected नहीं है in DS subject. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because when you people go to the full-time courses, at that time you people will going to learn in much detail with implementation. जब आप लोग फुल टाइम कोर्स में जाओगे तो ये सारे के सारे डेटा स्ट्रक्चर आप लोग इंप्लीमेंट करने हैं आपको वहां पे जाके, as well as you have to learn thoroughly each and every point, right? But from CCAT point of view, this much part is very important for you people, right? Plus introduction of these data structures. In short, I hope you people have understood the scope, right? Now, can we write definition of array? Array is a basic linear data structure. Array is a basic linear data structure which is a collection or list of logically related similar type of elements get stored into the memory at contiguous locations. Hello friends, are you getting what I'm saying? Is my screen visible to all of you? Is my screen visible to all of you? Yes, my screen is already visible guys. So someone is saying please share your screen. My screen is already visible. Okay, no issues. So have you understood definition of array data structure? आपको array data structure का definition समझ में आया क्या? Please let me know anyone having any doubts so far. Please let me know anyone having any doubts so far. Quick. I'm waiting for you guys. Please make sure that you people don't have any doubts, and then we can go ahead. By making sure there are no doubts, and we can go ahead. Right? Okay, Rushi, if you have just log in, just join. So you people, you can later you can listen recording. Right? We can go ahead. Okay, but sir, what is limitation of array data structure? That in an array, yes, we can combine or collect only, okay, say only logically related similar type of elements. So in an array, we cannot collect, we can say we cannot collect or we cannot combine, yes, combine logically related dissimilar type of elements. Dissimilar type of elements. Hello friends, are you getting what I'm saying? Right? Okay, what about string? Array, string is nothing but array of characters, na? Haniraj, string is nothing but array of characters only. So it is an array only. String matlab array ही होता है. So it is basic data structure only. Is that clear? अरे आपका डाउट समझ में आया क्या? You ask me what about string? So string is nothing but array of character, right? तो वो कौन सा डेटा स्ट्रक्चर आएगा? बेसिक डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, right? Okay, no issues. We can go ahead. So in an array, we cannot collect or we cannot combine logically related dissimilar type of elements, right? And hence to overcome this limitation, yes, can you please tell me which data structure has been designed? Data structure has been designed. Oh, let me explain this with an example. Pay attention. Let's say, for example, if you want to store name of the student, right? Then roll number of the student and marks, right? So if you want to store roll number is of which type, guys? Integer. Very good. What is the type of name? Character. Not single character array of character. That is, we can say string. And what about marks? Let's say marks are of type float. Right? Now, sir, can we collect them together in an array? हम इन तीनों को array में collect कर सकते हैं क्या? No, we cannot collect them together in an array because their data types are different. Roll number is of type integer, name is of type character array, that is string, and marks is of type float. So we cannot collect logically related dissimilar type of elements, and hence we can go for defining a structure. So struct keyword we can use, the student, and inside this we can write, yes, roll number, then character, name, let's say size is 32, and float marks. Hello friends, have you understood this? So can you please tell me what will be the size of struct student? What will be size of struct student? Sum of size of all its members. So let's say 4 bytes, then 32 bytes, and here we can say 4 bytes. So total kitna size aayega? 40 bytes aayega. 40 bytes, right? And if you define variable of this structure, then again, what will be size of S1? 40 bytes. Very good. Size of S1 will be 40 bytes. Do you agree with this? So block of 40 bytes gets allocated, right? Out of which first 4 bytes will be allocated for which variable or which member? For roll number of type integer. Then next 32 bytes gets allocated for name, and last 4 bytes will be there for marks. So sir, gets stored into the memory linearly. Are these data elements getting stored into the memory linearly? Yes, linearly store हो रहे. and hence structure is a linear data structure, right? सर लेकिन अगर उसका definition लिखना है तो क्या लिखेंगे? Pay attention. Let me write definition of structure data structure. So what is structure, guys? Structure is a basic linear data structure. It is a basic linear data structure which is a collection or list of logically related, similar and dissimilar type of elements get stored into the memory collectively as a single entity, as a single entity. Hello friends. So ये as a single entity करके store होगा ना, collection of data, or we can say as a record. Very good. As a single entity or as a single record. Very good, Nilesh. Have you understood definition of structure, guys? Have you understood concept and definition of structure, data structure? Right? And you people know that structure and union are almost same. Only difference is in their memory allocation. जो आपने C programming language में already पढ़ा है. Hello friends, you people have already learned union in C programming language, right? So structure and union, right? Sir, ये linked list क्यों? Wait, we'll see later. हम लोग ये बाद में देखेंगे. Is that fine? But have you understood concept? What is data structure? Hello friends, have you understood concept? What is data structure? Right? So shall we move ahead to the next point? It means समझ में आया होगा, to learn data structures is not to learn any programming language, because data structure ये programming language होता है क्या? No, right? Okay, tell about union. अरे union is like structure only. So it means it is a basic linear data structure which is a collection or list of logically related, similar and dissimilar type of elements get stored into the memory collectively, right? ये same इसके लिए applicable है, right? Only difference is that in which size of in which difference is only in memory allocation. Right? So वो कैसे? Pay attention. Let's say if we define union, right? Let's say यहाँ पे एक variable करके define करते हैं, right? Union name. And if you define union of type, let's say character ch, then int I, right? So if you define these two members, what is the size of character variable? Size of character is 1 bytes or 1 byte. Size of integer is how many bytes? 4 bytes, right? Now if it is a structure, अगर ये structure होगा तो इसका size कितना होगा? If it is a structure, then its size will be, logically speaking, conceptually, its size will be 5 bytes. If you go by concept, what is size of structure? Size of structure, if you go by concept, sum of size of all its members. Right? So size कितना आएगा? Size of structure, struct variable will be equal to 5 bytes. अरे कितना bytes आएगा? 5 bytes आएगा, right? But if we define it as an union, अगर आप इसे union करके define करोगे तो size कितना आएगा? Then size will be 4 bytes. Size of union var is equal to 4 bytes. Hello friends, right? अरे मैंने यहाँ पे क्या बताया? 8 नहीं बताया मैंने, 5 बताया, 5. Saurabh, can you see? I told you size of structure is how many? Size of structure is what? Sum of.
Hello.
So here we can size of, 1 minute. Size of structure will be equal to sum of size of all its members. sum of size of all its members, right? Whereas size of union will be equal to, अब बोलो, maximum size of any member, maximum size of any member in it. Hello friends, have you understood the difference in memory allocation? आपको ये डिफरेंस समझ में आया क्या? Right? So union and structure are almost same, only difference is there in their memory allocation, right? So whichever member is having maximum size will be the size of union, right? And this memory gets shared, members among all its members, and at a time only one member can be used. Let me complete, then I will take your doubt. Yes, have you understood difference between structure and union? अरे आपको structure and union के बीच का difference समझ में आया क्या? Okay, now you can ask your doubt. Someone was asking doubt over there. Ideally you should raise your hand first, please don't speak in between. किसको डाउट था? अभी पूछ सकते हो आप. Hello guys, I'm waiting for your doubt. What about memory packing? No, memory packing, देखो ये memory packing मतलब ये होता है, हमने hash pragma pack पढ़ा होगा ना C में, in C programming language, right? It's a concept of let me write over here. It's a concept of structure member alignment, or it is also called as word padding. क्या बोलते हैं इसे? word padding, right? इसे बोलते हैं word padding. सर ये word padding वो क्या होता है? Pay attention. Let me first tell you what is word. What is word, right? सर ये word क्या होता है? Word padding, right? Word means it is unit of memory from system point of view. Right? Can you please tell me what is unit of memory from user point of view? We people are users, right? We people are users. So from user point of view, unit of memory is GB, MB, TB, and so on, right? But from system point of view, from operating system point of view, unit of memory is word. What is word? It's a unit of memory. Hello friends, are you getting what I'm saying? First, आपको ये पहला point समझ में आया क्या? Right? Then pay attention. Then it is unit of memory from system point of view. Then sir, usually one word is equal to either 8 bits. एक word का length क्या होता है? Word length, one word is equal to, or we can say word length, length will be either equal to 8 bits or 16 bits or 32 bits or 64 bits. क्या होता है word का length? Maybe either 8 bits or 16 bits or 32 bits or 64 bits. Have you understood this point? अरे पहले मुझे ये बताओ step by step. Have you understood first point? What is word? Right? Have you understood what do you mean by word length? So word length may be either 8 bits or 16 bits or 32 bits or 64 bits. Right? Now word length may be on few machine, we can say on few machine word length is fixed, or on few machines it may vary. Hello friends, have you understood this second point? Third point, on few machines word length is fixed. word का length क्या होता है? फिक्स होता है. So इसका मतलब अगर किसी मशीन के ऊपर word का length 8 bits है, बिट्स ही रहता है, वो चेंज नहीं होगा. इट इज नॉट वेरी, इट रिमेन्स फिक्स्ड. बट ऑन फ्यू मशीन्स इट में वेरी हो सकता है. Hello friends, are you getting what I'm saying? Right now, when memory gets allocated for members of the structure, जब भी स्ट्रक्चर के मेंबर को मेमोरी मिलेगा, members of the structure, then yes, word padding concept is used. Word padding concept is used, right? It means if word length is equal to 8 bits. 8 bits means how many bytes? 1 byte, na? 8 bits means how many byte? 1 byte, right? So when you people say hash pragma, आप लोगों ने जो hash pragma pack use किया होगा 1, use करना hash pragma 1 pack 1, right? It means you are explicitly saying, एक minute, you are explicitly saying कि consider a word length as 1, considered word length as 1, right? It means यहाँ पे जो difference होगा member structure के member के बीच में, वो कितने bytes का होगा? 1 byte का होगा. It means सर कैरेक्टर ch वेरिएबल को अगर 100 लोकेशन से मेमोरी मिला तो int I जो सेकंड मेंबर है उसको कहां से मिलेगा? फ्रॉम नेक्स्ट बाइट. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, इसका मतलब आप पे स्लैक बाइट होगा क्या? अरे आर देयर चांसेस ऑफ स्लैक बाइट? नो. एंड यस, देयर आर नो स्लैक बाइट्स. देयर आर नो स्लैक बाइट्स in this case, right? Now if word length, pay attention, if word length is equal to 16 bits, that is how many bytes? अरे कितना bytes? 2 bytes, right? सर अगर word का लेंथ 2 bytes है, इसका मतलब yes, दो byte के डिफरेंस से मेमोरी मिलेगा. So it means if for character ch variable memory got allocated from 100 to 101, और अगर 100 to 101 मेमोरी मिलेगा, राइट? तो सर 101 से मेमोरी मिलेगा आई को? नो, आई को मेमोरी 101 से नहीं मिलेगा. आई को मेमोरी मिलेगा 102 से मिलेगा, राइट? फ्रॉम 102 टू 106, राइट? एंड इन बिटवीन ये जो एक बाइट है, बाइट 1 बाइट रिमेन्स स्लैक बाइट. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, यहाँ पे जो बीच में का एक बाइट है वो क्या रहेगा? स्लैक बाइट रहेगा. आर यू गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? नाउ इफ पे अटेंशन, इफ word length is equal to 32 bits, so 32 bits means how many bytes? 4 bytes, right? So in this case word padding, मतलब word padding कितना होगा? 4 byte का होगा, right? Now in that case, pay attention what I'm saying. In that case, yes, अगर ch को 100 to 101 मेमोरी मिल रहा है, राइट? तो सर 101 से मिलेगा क्या मेमोरी? आई को? नो, राइट? आई को मेमोरी मिलेगा, यस. वर्ड पैडिंग का डिफरेंस कितना रहेगा? 4 बाइट्स का, एंड हेंस उसे 104 से मिलेगा टू 108, एंड बीच के 3 बाइट्स जो होंगे, 3 बाइट्स रिमेन्स स्लैक बाइट्स. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, तो अगर जब आप उस केस में स्ट्रक्चर का साइज प्रिंट करोगे, सो 100 टू 108 कितने बाइट से साइज प्रिंट होगा? 8 बाइट प्रिंट होगा, राइट? हाँ, लेकिन इफ यू गो बाय कंसेप्ट, सो concept, what is size of structure? By concept, size of structure is nothing but sum of size of all its members. सर ये डिफरेंस क्यों आ रहा है? दिस डिफरेंस में बी ऑन डिफरेंट मशीन्स, अलग अलग मशीन पे अलग अलग हो सकता है ना, क्योंकि मैंने आपको यहाँ पे बताया वर्ड लेंथ के बारे में. ऑन फ्यू मशीन्स वर्ड लेंथ में बी फिक्स्ड और ऑन फ्यू मशीन्स इट मे वैरी. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस? अरे आपको ये समझ में आया क्या? Rather you should follow the concept only. आपको अभी यहाँ पे concept follow करना है. What concept says? Concept says that size of structure is equal to sum of size of all its members. I hope you people have understood answer of this question. Hello friends, आपको ये समझ में आएगा सबको? Right? Okay, तो यूनियन का डेफिनेशन मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा है for your information. So can we go ahead? Okay, very good. It means to learn data structure is not to learn any programming language, to learn concepts, right? Or we can say that is to learn data structures is nothing but to learn an algorithms. To learn an algorithms. Sir, ये algorithms क्या होते हैं? We should know what is an algorithm first. Sir, what is an algorithm? What is an algorithm? Yes, anyone from you? Okay, set of instructions. Anyone else want to tell anything? Okay, one more question. Can you please tell me what is a program? What is a program? Okay, let me write first definition of program over here. What is program? Program is a finite set of instructions. What is program? Program is a finite set of instructions written in any programming language, right? That is either low level or high level programming language. Hello friends, either low level or high level programming language, right? Given to the machine to do specific task. I hope you people have understood what is program. I hope you people have understood what is program, right? Then sir, what is an algorithm? Explanation. An algorithm is, yes, is a finite set of instructions. Again, finite set of instructions written in any human and very good human understandable language. Of an algorithm. Hello friends, diagrammatic representation of an algorithm. Then sir, what is pseudocode? Pay attention. मैं यहाँ पे algorithm का और एक definition लिख रहा हूँ. An algorithm, yes, is a finite set of instructions written in any human understandable language with some programming constraints. With some programming constraints, if followed, accomplishes given task, and this kind of algorithm or such algorithms are also called as, or such algorithm is also called as a pseudocode. Hello friends, have you understood what do you mean by pseudocode? What is a pseudocode, right? Okay, let me tell you with an example. Pay attention. Let's say what I want to do, I want to algorithm to do sum of all array elements to do sum of all array elements. Okay, now very first, do you know what do you mean by traversal operation? Traversal on an array, और इसी को और एक क्या वर्ड है, स्कैनिंग, टू स्कैन array. So what do you mean by to traverse array or to scan array? To traverse or to scan array means, yes, to visit each array element sequentially from first element till maximum till last element. Hello friends, have you understood what do you mean by to traverse an array? ऑपरेशन है, ये कौन सा ऑपरेशन है? ट्रैवर्सल ऑन विच डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, traversal on which data structure? Traversal on an array. I hope you people have understood this. So to traverse or to scan an array means to visit each array element sequentially from first element maximum till last element, right? Okay, so let me write algorithm. Step number one, initially take some variable, or we can say take some variable initially as 0. ये पहला स्टेप है. Step number 2, traverse array and keep on adding each element into sum. Now you people know what do you mean by traverse? अरे आपको भी traverse क्या होता है मालूम है, right? So to traverse means to visit each array element. So traverse array and keep on adding each element into the sum variable. And step number 3, return final sum. So guys, ये क्या है? Hello friends, what is this? This is an algorithm, right? Now if I want to write pseudocode, सर मैं pseudocode कैसे लिखता हूं? देखो pseudocode, right? How to write pseudocode now? With some programming constraints. So I'm going to use this word algorithm, array sum, right? So इसको input क्या रहेगा? A and n, whereas A is an array having size n, right? Into curly bracket. Right here I can say sum is equal to 0, then I can say for index is equal to 1, index is less than or equal to size, or we can say n, and here we can say index plus, and inside this I can say sum is equal to sum plus a of index, right? And finally here we can say return sum. Hello guys, is this a program? ये प्रोग्राम है क्या? No, this is not a program, because we know that, sir, if you want to write a program, then we have to mention return type of the function. और हमें function का यहाँ पे क्या mention करना पड़ता है? Return type. Then we have to mention name of the function and arguments with their data types. In a program, we have to define type of variable first. तो हमने यहाँ पे sum का type define किया है क्या? No. Then sir index का type define किया है क्या? No. And we are starting indexing from 1, from first element till last element. So इसका मतलब ये क्या है? It's a logic, or we can say it's a pseudocode. It is not a program. Hello friends, have you understood this? So this is a pseudocode. इसे क्या बोलते हैं? pseudocode बोलते हैं, right? Now if you go for to write a program, I don't think so program ज्यादा कुछ difficult होगा. In a program आपको सिर्फ क्या लिखना होगा यहाँ पे? Yes, int array sum, right? अगर प्रोग्राम होगा, मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूं नवजोत, प्लीज पे अटेंशन. If it is a program, so we have to follow proper syntax. Do you agree with this? Hello friends, do you agree with this? If you are writing a program, then for writing a program we have to follow programming language syntax, right? So return type is integer. Then array sum is the name of function. Then we are passing two arguments, pointer to 1D array and int, let's say size, right? So sir, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा अंदर? Here we can say yes, int sum is equal to 0. Then int index. Then inside for loop we can say index is equal to 0. Index is less than size, and we can say index plus plus. And inside this we can say sum plus is equal to ARR of index, right? And finally here we can say return sum. Hello friends. So can we say this is a program? मैंने आपको बोला था आपको C प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज आना चाहिए एटलीस्ट समझने के लिए. So can we say this as a program? Yes, because we have to compulsory follow syntax. Function name, list of arguments with their data types. Then if you want to define variable, we have to mention its type, right? And then only we can use. तो सर यहाँ पे ऐसे कुछ फॉलो किया क्या हमने? Please check guys. Is anything we have followed over here? Syntax follow किया है क्या? No. But sir, what we have followed? Sir, here we are using programming constraint like assignment operator. अरे हम यहाँ पे constraint use कर रहे हैं assignment. Then if you want to repeat this logic, we are using loop. Then if you want to return the value, return statement use कर रहे हैं. So we are using programming language constraint. And here we are using programming language syntax. Hello friends. Have you understood difference between pseudocode and program? अरे आपको प्रोग्राम एंड pseudocode दोनों का डिफरेंस समझ में आया क्या? Please let me know. Anyone having any doubts? Quickly. So I hope there is no doubt, right? Okay. So shall we proceed? टेल रिपीट. व्हाट डू मीन बाय टेल रिपीट? क्या क्या बताओ फिर से, क्या एक्चुअली आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है? एग्जैक्टली आस्क योर डाउट. अक्षय, अक्षय कैन यू प्लीज, व्हाट इज एग्जैक्टली योर डाउट? अक्षय पाटिल. pseudocode. Okay, please check. What do you mean by pseudocode? Pseudocode is nothing but an algorithm only. pseudocode ये algorithm ही होता है, right? हाँ, लेकिन उसमें हम लोग क्या यूज करते हैं? We use some programming language constraint. What we use? We use some programming language constraint and not syntax, right? सर लेकिन प्रोग्राम अगर आपको लिखना है तो in compulsory you have to follow syntax. It means अगर आप फंक्शन डिफाइन कर रहे हो, what is the return type? You have to mention compulsory that which type of value it is returning. Then function name, then list of arguments with their data types, right? अरे ऐसे कुछ हमने यहाँ पे लिखा है क्या? अक्षय, are you there? Have we mentioned return type of the function in pseudocode? Have we mentioned return type of the function? No. अरे नहीं मेंशन किया है यहाँ पे, ये हमने सिर्फ algorithm लिखा है. So algorithm, sir, can we directly give this as it is to the compiler? Can we give directly as it is to the compiler or as it is to the machine? No, because we know that program is a set of instructions given to the machine to do specific task. तो सर हम इस प्रोग्राम को दे सकते हैं डायरेक्टली? ऑब्वियसली इसको आप मेन फंक्शन लिखना पड़ेगा, मेन से कॉल. हम लोग अभी सिर्फ फंक्शन की बात कर रहे हैं. सो इज दिस फंक्शन वैलिड? Yes. So can we say this is a program? Yes, set of instructions given to the machine to do specific task. And what do you mean by pseudocode? Pseudocode is nothing but a kind of algorithm only. So इसका मतलब we cannot give directly this to the machine. हम इसे directly machine को नहीं देंगे. Pseudocode is there for, yes, ये किसके लिए होता है? Pseudocode is there for programmer user. For programmer user understanding, for human understandable, right? And program is there for machine. अरे program machine को दिया जाता है. Do you agree with this? Right? Obviously, आपको अभी उतना थोड़ा सा नॉलेज होना चाहिए. If it is a high level programming language, तो उसे क्या किया जाएगा? कंपाइलर को दिया जाएगा, and then it can be given to the machine. Are you getting what I'm saying? If it is written in high level programming language, it can be given to the compiler first and then to the machine. And if program is in a low level programming language, so directly can be given to the machine. Low level means obviously वो assembly language और या तो machine language में होना चाहिए. Now have you understood difference between pseudocode and program? Akshay? Okay, very good. Anything else? I hope all of you have understood difference between an algorithm, what is pseudocode exactly, and what exactly program is. Is this fine? So shall we proceed? Shall we proceed, guys? Okay, very good. So in one line, can we say an algorithm nothing but solution of a given problem? Do you agree with this? In one line, can we say an algorithm is nothing but solution of a given problem? Or in single word, can we say algorithm is equal to solution? In single word, can we say an algorithm is nothing but a solution? Right? Okay. Now I am taking you step by step. Pay attention. Sir, can we have more than one solutions for a single problem? One problem can have, yes, or can has multiple solutions. हो सकते हैं क्या? Or multiple algorithms. For example, yes, let's say if you talk about searching operation, sir, is searching. So what do you mean by searching? To search key in a given collection or list of elements. Hello friends, what do you mean by searching? Searching means to search key element, or we can say key element in a given collection or list of elements, right? So there are two solutions, or there are two searching algorithms. Number one is linear search and number two is binary search. Number one is linear search and number two is binary search. It means can we have two solutions or more than one solution or multiple solutions for a single problem or for one problem? Yes. Let me give you one more example. Sorting. So what do you mean by sorting? Sorting means to arrange data elements in or list of elements either in an ascending order, or in a descending order. Hello friends, have you understood what do you mean by sorting? To arrange data elements in a collection or list of elements either in an ascending order or in a descending order, right? Sir, by default कौन सा ऑर्डर होता है? इसके आगे मैं जब भी सॉर्टिंग बोलूंगा, so by default in which order we need to sort or we need to arrange? Yes, in an ascending order, right? इतना याद रखो, right? So there are many sorting algorithms available. Like number one is selection sort, number two is bubble sort, number three is insertion sort, number four is quick sort, then number five merge sort, number six shell sort, number seven radix sort, number eight heap sort, right? So इसका मतलब ऐसे बहुत सारे algorithm sorting algorithms etc. So can we say one problem has many solutions? Can we say one problem has many solutions? Hello guys, right? तो यहाँ पे मैंने जितने मेंशन किए हैं उसमें से हम लोग पहले 3 algorithm पढ़ने वाले. I'm going to teach you first 3 algorithms, right? I'm going to teach you first 3 algorithms, right? And we're going to discuss time complexity. मतलब मैं आपको इन 5 algorithm का टेबल दूंगा, right? वो टेबल आपको सिर्फ याद करना है from CCAT point of view. Is that fine, guys? So we're going to learn. Yes, we're going to learn. Just a minute. Yes, to get a better bandwidth, let me switch off the video. I hope that is fine. Hello friends, is that fine? Okay, very good. So if you see carefully guys, so for sorting, yes, we want to see these three algorithms, right? तो यहाँ पे मैंने मेंशन किया है, लेकिन आपको सब के सब नहीं है, एटलीस्ट आपको सिर्फ नाम मालूम होने चाहिए, right? That's it. Okay, so with the help of this example, can we say one problem has many solutions? Hello friends, can we say one problem has many solutions? Right? Now, when one problem has many solutions, if, or we can say when one problem has many solutions, then yes, we have to go for, or we have to select an efficient one or optimum one, right? Whichever word you can use, both words are, yes, both words are fine. So here can we say when one problem has many solutions, then we have to select an efficient or optimum one. Do you agree with this? Do you agree with this point? Right? And yes, and hence, yes, we need to decide the efficiency. हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? Efficiency decide करना पड़ेगा, right? And hence, to decide efficiency of an algorithms, we need to do their, yes, क्या करना पड़ेगा हमें? Their analysis. Hello friends, have you understood this? What we have to do? We need to do their analysis, right? Analysis. Have you understood this step? Have you understood so far, guys? Right? Then we're going to see what exactly analysis of an algorithm is, right? So analysis of an algorithm is nothing but or we can say it is a work of determining. It is a work of determining. An analysis of an algorithm is a work of determining how much time. It is a work of determining time, right? It is work of determining time, that is computer time, and space, that is, yes, computer memory, right? So what do you mean by analysis? An analysis of an algorithm is a work of determining time, and that is computer time, and space, that is computer memory. It needs to run to completion. Hello friends, have you understood what do you mean by analysis of an algorithm? Analysis of an algorithm is nothing but it is a work of determining time and space. Time and space required, yes, or we can say need to run to completion, right? And hence we can say there are two measures of analysis of an algorithm. Hello friends, there are two measures. Number one is time complexity, and number two is space complexity. Time complexity and number two space complexity. So these are the two measures, right? So what do you mean by time complexity? Time complexity of an algorithm is the amount of time that is computer time. That is computer time it needs to run to completion. Right? No, not execution time, Nilesh. अरे मैंने यहाँ पे execution time mention किया है क्या? Have I mentioned execution time? No. So I'm not talking about execution time exactly, right? I'm talking about how much time, that is computer time, it needs computing time, right? It needs to run to completion. So time complexity ये exactly execution time नहीं होता है, right? Okay, and what do you mean by space complexity? space complexity of an algorithm, amount of space, that is computer memory, that is computer memory. Hello friends, are you getting what I'm saying? That is computer memory it needs to run to completion. So I hope you people have understood time complexity and space complexity. Hello friends, have you understood what do you mean by time complexity and space complexity definition? Right? Okay, so sir ये कैलकुलेट कैसे करते हैं मैं आपको दिखाने वाला हूं, डोंट वरी. What exactly it is I'm going to show you, don't worry. But have you understood what do you mean by analysis of an algorithm? And there are two measures of analysis of an algorithm. Number one is a time complexity and number two is space complexity. Is this clear friends? Is this clear so far? अरे यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आया क्या? Please let me know anyone having any doubts. Please let me know anyone having any doubts. Okay. Okay, we'll do one thing, guys. Can we take quickly a break of 5 minutes? Can we take a break of 5 minutes so that you people can recall all the things, whatever we learned so far, right? And please, if you are having any doubts, you can ask me, right? So quickly, we'll take a break of 5 minutes. Exactly 5 minutes, huh? So that if you don't have any doubts, we can go ahead. Okay, so shall we proceed, friends? Shall we proceed? Okay. Now, whatever is required about time complexity and space complexity, we'll try to understand this with the help of example, right? Or with the help of algorithm, right? So first, we'll start with linear search algorithm. First, we'll start with linear search algorithm. Okay. So in linear search algorithm, pay attention, guys. In linear search algorithm, if you see logic, pay attention. In this algorithm, key element gets compared sequentially with each array element by traversing it from first element till either match is found or maximum till the last element. So, hello friends, have you understood the logic? In this algorithm, key element gets compared sequentially with each array element by traversing it from first element till either match is found or maximum till last element, right? Okay, let us try to understand this with the help of diagram or with the help of one example, right? How exactly linear search algorithm works, right? So please pay attention, guys. Okay, so let us first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are taking size of an array as, let's say, 10. Size of an array we are taking as 10, right? And let's say we are taking element, let's say 20, 10, 90, उसके बाद 60, let's say randomly कैसे भी ले रहे, right? Order doesn't matter, right? Then we can say 100, 70, 60. Which number is left? 10, 20, 30, 40 is left, right? Okay, so these are the 10 elements, and we can say this is an array. ये क्या है? Array है, right? And if we are applying, we are going to apply which linear search. Hello friends, please be with me, right? Now what algorithm says, pay attention. Algorithm says if you want to search any key, then we can apply which operation? We can apply traversal, right? And by traversing, we're going to compare value of key with each array element sequentially, right? Okay, so we consider different cases. Let's say, for example, in case 1, value of key, let's say 20. Kya value key ka? 20, right? So we're going to start comparing from which element? From first element. So indexing will be start from बोलो इंडेक्स का वैल्यू इनिशियली क्या होगा? प्लीज रिप्लाई मी ऑन द चैट बॉक्स. प्लीज फ्रेंड्स रिप्लाई मी ऑन टू द चैट बॉक्स. Initially what will be the value of index? 0, right? So first value of key is what? 20 gets compared with I or error of index, that is value at that index. So 20 gets compared with 20. यहाँ पे comparison किसका हो रहा है देखो. Yes, if you see over here, if key is equal to error of index, right, it means 20. Are they equal? Are they equal? Yes, they are equal. It means keys are found at very first position. Sir, is it necessary now or is it needed to check further? If key is found at first position, तो आगे check करना जरूरी है क्या? No, not needed. Is not needed, right? And hence, in this case only, or in this at this step only, we can say key is found. No need to check further. Hello, friends. Are you getting what I'm saying? Right? So here we can say key is found, and in this case, can you please tell me total how many number of comparisons takes place? कितने number of comparisons हुए? Number of comparisons, yes, only one of comparisons takes place. Sir, लेकिन वो कब? If keys are found at very first position in how many number of comparisons? In only one number of comparison, or in only one comparison. Hello friends, have you understood this? Have you understood this? Right? So key is equal to 20, number of comparisons are 1. For this case, if key is found at very first position in only one number of comparison, or in only one comparison, can we consider this as a best case? Can we consider this as a best case? Right? So when best case occurs, best case occurs if key is found at very first position in how many number of comparisons? In only one number of comparisons, right? And hence running time of algorithm in this case is order of 1. So what do you mean by order of 1? Because comparison takes place. कितना comparison हो रहा है? Only one, right? So this is what a best case. I hope आपको ये पहला केस समझ में आया है, right? Now we think about another possibility. So what if value of key is equal to, let's say, 40, right? तो सर अगर key का value 40 है, and if we apply linear search on an array, so again we start indexing from, or we start traversal from first element, that is from 0th position. हम यहाँ से start करेंगे, and we compare value of key with each element sequentially till maximum, till match is found. जब तक match found नहीं हुआ तब तक, और maximum till last element. So 40 will start comparing. Yes, is 40 is equal to 20? Is a 40 is equal to 20? No, and hence we'll say index plus plus. We'll say index plus plus. 40, is it equal to 10? No. Again we can say index plus plus, right? Again we compare value of key with element at this index 90. So 90 and 40 gets compared. Are they equal? No, right? And hence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when index come over here at this stage, अब बोलो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Yes, when index will come over here, yes, key is found over here. In how many number of comparisons, guys? In 10 number of comparisons. In how many number of comparisons? 10 number of comparisons, right? Sir, is this the last position? अरे 9 comparison नहीं है पवन, please check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So total 10 number of comparisons takes place, right? Sir, can we say key is found at? Can we say key is found at last position? Yes, we can say key is found at last position. So in this case, can we say it's a worst case? Can we say it's a worst case? So if key is found at last position, if key is found at last position in how many number of comparisons? In n number of comparisons. Alright, what do you mean by n? N means size of an array. What do you mean by n? N means size of an array, right? So इसका मतलब अगर आपके array का size 10 है, So total, how many number of comparisons takes place? Let me write over here. For size of an array is equal to 10. So if key is found at last position, don't you think so यहाँ पे total number of comparisons कितने होंगे? Total number of comparisons is equal to 10. Do you agree with this? Now if size of array is 20, अगर array का size 20 है, and if key is found at last position, in that case, can you please tell me total number of comparisons? Again, 20 number of comparisons will be there. So for size of array is, let's say 50. Then maximum, how many number of comparisons takes place? 50. Agree with this? Similarly, if I say size of array is 100, number of comparisons will be 100, right? It means, can we say that for size of an array, yes, is equal to n. For size of array is equal to n. Total number of comparisons are n, right? So total number of comparisons, can we say order of n, can we say like this? Hello friends, are you with me? 100 into n, yeah? Not 100 into n. Here we can say order of n, right? Now, not only this, so what if, pay attention, if key is found at first position, right? Pay attention. So what if size of array is 10? तो कितने number of comparisons होंगे? For size of array is 10, if key is found at first position, number of comparisons will be 1. So if size of array is 20, and if key is found at first position, how many number of comparisons will be there? Only 1. So for this as well, only 1. For this as well, only 1. For this as well, only 1. So even though n number of elements are there, and if key is found at first position, number of comparisons are order of 1 only. Hello friends, have you understood this? समझ में आया क्या? Right? So have you understood best case? आपको ये बेस्ट केस समझ में आया? Why it is called as best case? For any input size array, number of comparisons in best case is 1. For any input size array, number of comparisons are n, right? Number of comparisons are n, right? तो ये कौन सा केस है? It is what referred as worst case, right? And running time of an algorithm is order of n. Hello friends. तो यहाँ पे स्मॉल n कैपिटल n थोड़ा सा वो एडजस्ट करो, राइट? क्योंकि यहाँ पे स्मॉल n डिस्प्ले नहीं हो. ओके, ठीक है, हुआ, नो प्रॉब्लम. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस सेकंड केस? आपको ये सेकंड केस समझ में आई क्या? बेस्ट केस एंड वर्स्ट केस. ओके, नाउ pay attention. One more possibility. So what if value of key is equal to, let's say 65? Value of key is equal to 65. Then we'll go to search. Pay attention. We'll go to search. अरे order of 10 क्यों नहीं? Because we are talking in general. अरे हम लोग in general बात कर रहे हैं. For any input size array. Pawan, are you getting what I'm saying? For any input size array, yes, अगर array का size 10 है, तो number of comparisons are 10. If size of array is 20, so we are talking in general. Is that fine? हम लोग सिर्फ specifically इस 10 के अंदर देख रहे हैं, right? We are talking in general. And pay attention. So what if value of key is 65? If value of key is 65, then again we'll start comparing key element with each element in an array sequentially. So 65, is it equal to 20? No. Again, go ahead. Is it equal to 20? No. Go ahead. Equal to 20? No. So how many number of comparisons takes place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It means, so don't you think, again, this is the worst case. This is the worst case. If key is not found in an array, key is not found in an array, तो कौन सा केस है? It's a worst case. It's a worst case. And in worst case as well, maximum number of comparisons are. अब बोलो इस केस में number of comparisons कितने होंगे? Number of comparisons are. Hello friends, are you with me? N only. for any input size array. For any input size array, right? If key is not found, then maximum number of components are n. Have you understood worst case? Right? And we'll talk about now average case. So what if value of key is 30? Value 30 here. Then we'll start comparing key element with first element. Is 30 is equal to 20? No. Go to the next element. Is 30 is equal to 10? No. Go to the next element. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Is 30 is equal to 30? Yes. Is it required or is it needed to go further or to check further? No. No need to check further. Are you getting what I'm saying, guys? No need to check further, and hence number of comparisons in this case are 6, na? Neither minimum nor maximum. Hello friends, can we say neither minimum nor maximum? Neither 1 nor n, right? And hence this case is what called as an average case. अरे इसे क्या बोलते हैं? इसे average case बोलते हैं, right? So when average case occurs, if key is found at any,
so there is a second printf says I want to go for Precat OC04, and there is a third
right,
printf where I want to write A03 and
ये
start.
Durgesh. Okay, so if key is equal to 30, if key is found at any position in between position, then it is considered as what? An average case. अरे बोलो उसको क्या कंसीडर करेंगे? एवरेज केस. एंड रनिंग टाइम इन दिस केस वी कैन से ऑर्डर ऑफ n by 2. हेलो गाइड्स, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड सो फार? अरे आपको ये केसेस समझ में आया क्या? सो इट मींस सर एवरेज केस ऑकर कब होगा? एवरेज केस ऑकर्स आइदर की इज फाउंड एट फर्स्ट पोजीशन और सेकंड और थर्ड और फोर्थ और फिफ्थ और सिक्स्थ और सेवंथ और एट्थ. तो मतलब सेकंड टू सेकंड लास्ट. इफ की इज फाउंड at any in between position from second to second last, then which case we can consider? We can consider it as, I hope, are you getting what I'm saying? If any number is repeat, okay, if any number is repeat, then only first occurrence will get considered. For example, अगर यहाँ पे 90 है, right? Don't you think 90 occurs how many number of times? 2 number of times, right? So first occurrence it gets considered. Payal, is this clear? So if any number is repeated, then in that case only first occurrence gets considered. Second occurrence उसका consider हो ही नहीं रहा है. If you see linear search algorithm, is that fine? तो इस केस में वो भी एवरेज केस ही होगा ना. 90 के लिए 90 के लिए क्या होगा? वो एवरेज केस होगा, because key is found at second position, or we can say position number 3, index number 2. राइट? तो सर ये बेस्ट केस, वर्स्ट केस, ये क्या होता है? लेट मी टेल यू दैट एज वेल. पे अटेंशन. सर व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय बेस्ट केस टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी? if an algorithm takes minimum amount of time to run to completion, if any algorithm takes minimum amount of time, yes, to run to completion, then it is referred as, अब बोलो उसे कौन सा रनिंग टाइम बोला जाएगा? It's a best case time complexity. If an algorithm takes minimum amount of time to run to completion, it is considered as best case. Are you getting? Sir, in case number is repeated at 0 index and 9 index, then अरे अगर आपका 0 इंडेक्स के ऊपर अगर 20 यहाँ पे है और यहाँ पे भी 20 है, तो फर्स्ट ऑकरेंस कौन सा है? हार्दिक यादव. 0, राइट? सो इट विल बी कंसिडर एज बेस्ट केस. वो कौन सा केस कंसिडर होगा? इस केस में बेस्ट केस कंसिडर होगा. क्लियर? ओके. नाउ हैव यू अंडरस्टूड व्हाट डू मीन बाय बेस्ट केस? सो इफ एन एल्गोरिथम टेक्स मिनिमम अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम टू रन टू कंप्लीशन, then it is considered as best case, right? So what do you mean by worst case? Worst case, if an algorithm, yes, if an algorithm takes maximum amount of time to run to completion, then it is referred as worst case. And sir, what do you mean by average case? Pay attention. Average case, if an algorithm takes neither minimum nor maximum amount of time to run to completion. I hope you people have understood this. अरे आपको ये बेस्ट केस, वर्स्ट केस, एवरेज केस समझ में आएगा सबको? What do you mean by best case? What do you mean by worst case? And what do you mean by an average case? Right? So can you see? अरे आप लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, हमने यहाँ पे रनिंग टाइम निकाला है, राइट? ये क्या है? रनिंग टाइम, राइट? Okay. Now let me take you one step ahead. Pay attention. Let me take you one step ahead. Okay, what is doubt? Sir, worst case की range में at the end. Yes, n for one. Worst case मतलब at the if key element is found at last position or if key is not found, तो उसे बोलेंगे worst case. For one, is that fine? Average case means if an algorithm takes neither minimum nor maximum, right? Let's say, for example, if the value of key is 50, अगर key का value 50 है, so in that case, are one number of components are there? अरे number of components कितने होंगे? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So is it the best case for one? अरे अगर 5 है तो ये best case है क्या? No, because number of components are not 1. Sir, is it the worst case? Our number of components are n. जितना array का size है उतना number of components हो रहे हैं क्या? No. It means neither minimum nor maximum. अगर minimum भी नहीं है, maximum भी नहीं है, it means it is average case, in between position. Pawan, is this clear? So what do you mean by average case? Yes, if an algorithm takes neither minimum nor maximum amount of time to run to completion, then it is considered as average case. I hope it is clear to all of you. Right? Now, if you see carefully, sir, हमने जो यहाँ पे एनालिसिस किया है, whatever analysis we did over here, sir, हमने अभी तक प्रोग्राम इंप्लीमेंट किया है क्या? Have we implemented this algorithm yet? ये देखो, ये algorithm है यहाँ पे. Here we can see algorithm linear search a size key. ये algorithm है, right? So we are starting index from first element till last element, and we are comparing each array element with key, and whenever we found or if we found key element, we are returning true. Otherwise, if key is not found at any position, for loop will get break and return false. यहाँ से क्या होगा? False होगा. Hello friends, have you understood this? अरे यहाँ तक समझ में आया आपको, right? अरे y n/2 एवरेज कैसे निकालते हो आप? एवरेज कैसे निकालते हो? डिवाइड बाय 2 ही करते हो ना यूजुअली हम लोग एवरेज कैसे बोलते हैं? एवरेज n/2 ना. अगर आपका एरे का साइज है n, सो ऑन एन एवरेज जितना आपका एरे का साइज है डिवाइड बाय 2. इन जनरल वी से लाइक दिस. एग्री विद दिस, राइट? अरे हम लोग ये रैंडमली कर रहे हैं, सम नहीं. हम लोग ये कैसे कर रहे हैं? एनालिसिस रैंडमली, राइट? तो सर हम लोग ये एग्जैक्टली अभी तक प्रोग्राम इंप्लीमेंट किया है क्या? हैव वी इंप्लीमेंटेड प्रोग्राम येट? No, we have not yet implemented a program, right? And we did analysis, and hence this kind of analysis is called as asymptotic analysis. So what do you mean by asymptotic analysis? It is a mathematical way to calculate time complexity and space complexity. It is a mathematical way to calculate time complexity and space complexity of an algorithm without implementing it in any programming language. Hello friends, so हमने इस प्रोग्राम को, इस एल्गोरिथम को इंप्लीमेंट किया है क्या? No. So without implementing it in any programming language, हमने उसका क्या क्या एनालिसिस किया है? सर वो कैसे? by using some mathematical way. So mathematical way, it means pay attention, in this type of algorithm or in this type of analysis, in this kind of analysis, yes, in this kind of analysis can be done, on the basis of basic operation in it. In this kind of analysis of an algorithm can be done on the basis of basic operation in it. That is, for example, pay attention, in searching algorithm, yes, in searching algorithms, can you please tell me what is the basic operation? Searching algorithm में basic operation कौन सा है? Hello friends, in searching algorithm basic operation is comparison. Do you agree with this? In searching algorithm basic operation is comparison, right? So not only in searching, in sorting as well, sorting algorithms as well, basic operation is comparison only, right? And hence, yes, searching analysis of searching and sorting algorithms can be done on the basis of number of comparisons in it. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, अभी आपको समझ में आया क्या? हम लोग यहाँ पे जो एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं वो किसके बेस के ऊपर कर रहे हैं? वी आर डूइंग इट्स एनालिसिस ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ नंबर ऑफ कंपैरिजंस. सर बेस्ट केस में हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ कंपैरिजंस आर देयर? In worst case, how many number of comparisons are there? And in the average case, how many number of comparisons are there? On that basis, we are doing its analysis. Such kind of analysis is called as asymptotic analysis. Let me give you one more example. Let's say addition of two matrices, right? So in this algorithm, basic operation is addition, right? And hence analysis of this algorithm can be done on the basis of, on the basis of किसके बेसिस के ऊपर किया जाएगा? नंबर ऑफ एडिशन स्टेटमेंट्स. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, नंबर ऑफ एडिशन स्टेटमेंट, और वी कैन से एडिशन ऑपरेशन, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ एडिशन ऑपरेशन. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस? अरे आपको ये समझ में आया क्या? सो इन असिम्प्टोटिक एनालिसिस, yes, analysis of an algorithm can be done on the basis of basic operation in that algorithm, right? So it's a ये कौन सा वे है? It's a mathematical way. Hello friends, are you with me? Right now आप लोगों ने मैथ सीखा है till 10th, then in 11th 12th आपने मैथ सीखा होगा, उसके बाद आपने till इंजीनियरिंग के 3rd year तक मैथ सीखा होगा, right? So you people might know that in mathematics, yes, you have to follow certain rules and you have to use some notations, right? So in asymptotic analysis, as it is mathematical way, right? As it is in asymptotic analysis, as it is a mathematical way, so we need to follow certain rules and yes, use some notations, right, which are there in discrete mathematics. अरे कौन से discrete mathematics, right? तो हमें ये रूल as it is यूज करना है. We'll want to use these rules as it is. हमें वो रूल प्रूफ नहीं करने, we have to just use these rules. Hello friends, if someone is interested, then you can go for to learning discrete mathematics. अगर आपको वो रूल क्यों यूज कर रहे हैं, अगर ये सीखना है आपको, तो आप लोगों को पहले डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ना पड़ेगा, राइट? आवर स्कोप इज जस्ट टू यूज दोस रूल्स. वो रूल सिर्फ यूज करना है, राइट? सो लेट मी टेल यू रूल नंबर 1. Rule number 1, if running time of an algorithm is having any additive or subtractive or divisive or multiplicative constant, then it can be neglected. Hello friends, so here rule hai. What is rule? Yes, rule is saying if running time of an algorithm is having any additive or subtractive or divisive or multiplicative constant, then it can be neglected. वो क्या करना? Neglect करना है. That is, for example, order of n plus 3. Yes. So can we say that this plus 3 is additive constant? Please reply me guys quickly. Can we say this plus 3 is an additive constant? Yes. And hence this additive constant can be neglected. And it comes out to be order of n. Order of n by 2, n plus 3 comes out to be order of n. Right? Or order of, let's say, n plus 5. It comes out to be order of, yes, reply me quickly. It comes out to be order of n only. Right? So not only this, if n minus 4, it's a subtractive constant. Yes, and hence if it is a subtractive constant, then it comes out to be n only. Are you getting what I'm saying? Or order of agar n minus 1 bhi hoga, then it comes out to be order of n only. Right? Or multiplicative constant n by 2. Sorry, divisive constant. I'm sorry, divisive constant. Then again it comes out to be order of n only. Right? Or agar multiplicative bhi hoga, let's say 3 into n. 3 into n. Yes, order of n only. Hello friends, आपको ये rule as it is use करना है. Right? So don't you think if you come back to this Excel sheet, can you say running time of this algorithm in average case is what? अरे average case में क्या उसका running time? In average case, running time of this algorithm is n. Hello friends, order of n by 2, and hence this order of n by 2 comes out to be order of n only. It comes out to be order of n only. Hello friends, have you understood this? Right? And hence in an average case, time complexity or running time of this algorithm can be considered as order of n only. Order of n only. Right? Okay, now sir, we have to use some notations. अरे हमें notation भी use करने हैं. So asymptotic notations. उसे हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? Asymptotic notations. Right? So there are 3 asymptotic notations. Number 1 is big omega. Number 1 is big omega. Right? Number 2 is big OH is big theta. So these are 3 asymptotic notations. Right? सर इसके symbol, let me show you symbols over here. मैं आपको यहाँ पे उनका symbol बताता हूँ. Right? Okay, pay attention friends. Pay attention. सर big omega का symbol क्या है देखो. Big omega symbol is, yes, this omega symbol can be used over here for this notation. Hello friends. Right? So what about big OH symbol? Big OH, big O. Right? And what about big theta symbol? Yes, big theta symbol, big theta, big theta. Hello friends, have you understood this? अरे आपको ये notation समझ में आया क्या? Right? Okay, so these are the symbols. Let me tell you in much detail. Right? Sir, ये notation, this notation is used, or we can say notation used, big omega notation is used to represent or to denote best case time complexity. Hello friends, big omega notation is used to denote best case time complexity. Then if you talk about big OH, this notation is used to denote worst case time complexity. worst case. And what about big theta? Big theta notation is used, yes, to denote an average case time complexity. An average case time complexity. Hello friends, right? So this is also called as, yes, this is also called as asymptotic lower bound. Asymptotic lower bound, right? It is also called as, we can say, also called as asymptotic lower bound, right? Then big OH is also called as asymptotic upper bound, right? Whereas big theta is also called as asymptotic tight bound, right? Sir, ये lower bound क्या होता है? Pay attention. What do we mean by lower bound? See, in this algorithm, in linear search algorithm, yes, can you please tell me minimum how many number of comparisons takes place? In linear search algorithm, minimum how many number of comparisons takes place? 1, right? Sir, can number of comparisons are less than 1? हो सकते हैं क्या less than 1? No, not possible. Are you getting what I'm saying? And hence it is referred as, अरे minimum 1 तो होना चाहिए ना, hence it is referred as lower bound, right? Lower bound, running time of an algorithm cannot be less than its asymptotic lower bound. Hello friends, have you understood this? And hence this notation is used, big omega is used for what purpose? To represent best case time complexity. I hope you people have understood this, right? Now, sir, in this algorithm, maximum how many number of comparisons takes place? Maximum कितने number of comparisons हो सकते हैं? 10. Sir, if size of array is 20, then maximum 20 number of comparisons. If size of array is 50, maximum 50 number of comparisons. That is in general, how many number of comparisons takes place in worst case? N number of comparisons. This, and hence can we say it is asymptotic upper bound, because उससे ज्यादा n से ज्यादा हो सकते हैं comparisons? No. Sir, in this example 10 से ज्यादा हो सकते हैं comparisons? No. More than 10 हो सकते हैं क्या? No. And hence it is referred as, yes, asymptotic upper bound, right? So what do you mean by asymptotic upper bound? It is also called as asymptotic upper bound. ठीक है, मैंने already लिखा है. It means, yes, running time of an algorithm cannot be more than its asymptotic upper bound. Hello friends, right? And what do you mean by tight bound? It means neither up lower nor upper, in between. Tight bound, in between best and worst. उसे क्या बोलेंगे? एवरेज केस बोलेंगे. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड द नोटेशंस? नोटेशन समझ में आया क्या? राइट, बिकॉज आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू नाउ. अरे मैं आपको यहाँ पे विद नोटेशन बताना, आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू, राइट? सो टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी ऑफ linear search in best case is, yes, big omega of 1. Big omega of 1. Please remember this. आपको ये याद रखना है, right? So what about worst case complexity? Big OH of n. Big OH of n. Are you with me, guys? And what about time complexity of linear search in an average case? Big theta of. बोलो big theta of. बोलो guys, big theta of क्या लिखेंगे यहाँ पे? Big theta of n लिखेंगे. Have you understood this? Hello friends, right? And hence take you to the next slide. Sir, in linear search, best case occurs if key is found at very first position in only one number of comparisons, and it is considered as best case, and running time of an algorithm in this case is order of 1. Sir, in terms of notations, big omega of 1. Then worst case, if either key is found at last position or key does not exist, maximum n number of comparisons takes place, it is considered as worst case, and running time of an algorithm in this case is order of n. Sir, with notation big OH of n. This is the time complexity. And what about average case? If key is found at any in between position, it is considered as an average case, and running time of an algorithm in this case is, yes, order of n by 2, which comes out to be order of n, and hence with asymptotic notation big theta of n. Hello friends, you understood this? और आपको ये एल्गोरिथम समझ में आया क्या? Have you understood linear search algorithm and its analysis part, whichever we discussed over here? Please let me know anyone having any doubts so far. So far, अगर किसी को कुछ डाउट है तो पूछ सकते हो, right? Otherwise, we can stop here for today. In tomorrow's session, we'll start with binary search. In tomorrow's session, we'll start with binary search. If you don't have any doubts, you can leave the meeting. अगर कुछ doubts होंगे तो आप मुझे पूछ सकते हो. Don't worry, I will share this everything with you onto the Git, right? Big theta. अरे big theta मतलब average case. What do you mean by big theta? Big theta means average case. Big theta notation is used